What is up, guys? Well, we are about to head up to Knoxville, Tennessee for the weekend. I got the bike loaded the other day, and I'm glad I did because of some of the changes I did to the bike. I needed to be able to strap my luggage to it, but we are headed up to Knoxville, Tennessee, and going to Run to the Hills 6. So I'm a little excited about this. I've been to this event several times, literally every other year. So I decided to go to this event to really test out the bike. So I haven't taken it on a long trip where I rode the entire time. The last trip I took was down to Daytona, but I rode down to my dad's and then we trailered all the way to Daytona from his house. So this trip, I'm riding about 500 miles today. I'm going to go do the tail dragon, then meet up with everybody at Bootlegger Harley for a group ride today. They're headed out from Bootlegger Harley at 2 o'clock, so I'm having to get moving early this morning. It's about 6:30, so we got to get rolling so that way we don't miss the group. Headed out, and then they're going over toward Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, going to eat, hang out in Pigeon Forge a little bit. It's going to be an amazing day and a full day for us. So let me show you the bike real quick and kind of tell you what I've done to it. So the biggest changes I did, guys, was new saddlebags. If you saw that install video, if not, go check it out. If you're interested in installing some bigger saddlebags on your Lowerider ST or Lowerider S, these make a big difference. They in the clamshell, but the other little difference I did was the mounting brackets. So I didn't like how far out they were sticking, so I went with Hoffman design brackets. The only big thing is you can't put mounting hardware or docking hardware for a sissy bar, so I had to go under the seat strap. So I had to see how I was getting this all mounted. So I had to use other straps than my Rockform straps to get it all secure. Now on the front, I do have Rockform straps going to more of an anchor point. So that was the biggest change that I've done to the bike. So I'm actually seeing how it rides with luggage on there and for how many miles, because in about a month, I have my long trip coming up where I'll be on the road for 11 days. And if I need to make any changes, it needs to happen soon. So that's another reason I'm taking off for this weekend. So let's get rolling. Well, guys, we're at our second stop of the day and we're making pretty good timing. It's about noon, so I don't think I'm going to make it a bootlegger before they leave, headed toward Pigeon Forge. So we're going to meet up with them en route, but I'm still going to go ride Tail Dragon. We're about 100 miles from there, but just kind of stretching my legs, and I'm actually getting pretty good gas mileage. I still had about 58 miles on that tank until empty, but I don't want to push it until then. So once it gets down to about 2 bars, I'm looking for a gas stop, and I'm checking gas prices on my way up the road, try to get the best gas price possible. But right now, stopped at a Love's, which I kind of like coming to a Love's, even though it might not be the cheapest gas, I'm still getting 10 cents off and points every time I fill up, and it's a good spot to get some food or drinks. I have officially made it to the Teledragon, and there is a ton of people out here, guys, and I knew there would be because the weather is just amazing, and it's supposed to be like that all weekend. But having that bike set up made that riding so enjoyable and fun, especially getting into the twisties. And I haven't even hit the Teledragon on it, but I can tell a big difference when I put that suspension on in Daytona, but definitely up here. It just made the transition from one turn to the next so much easier. It wasn't bouncing on me. It was just a smooth ride. So I'm very, very happy with that suspension and having that bike set up for this kind of riding. But I knew I was not going to get to the dealership in time, and I slowed down on the back roads. So I'm actually headed to Pigeon Forge here shortly and meet up with them. And I didn't take into consideration of the time change, but I don't know if I'm going to eat with the guys at the restaurant. I'm probably going to get something a little bit lighter. I don't really care for a buffet right now, not that hungry. And I might change my mind once I get there, but I'm thinking something a little bit smaller. So we'll see, but we definitely got to get rolling so that way we can maybe meet them en route or get there before they do.
Dancing, you know it, babe. Tell me your troubles and so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart. When the light gets into your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, you'll never let me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by me. Rain keeps falling,
Wow, this trike rider has literally had several opportunities to pull over and let these guys by. I saw them behind me and they weren't before I pulled over, let them in front of me because they're trying to go faster than what I want to, and especially what the trike rider's going. That's one reason there's so many pull-offs on the tail of the Dragon, to be respectful. If people are going faster than you, let them by instead of them riding your ass and you not being able to ride your ride. Because some of the people out here, yeah, they will get up your ass. They will just get right behind you and ride you the entire way until you pull over. So it's kind of goes both ways. But he could have literally pulled over by now. He knows he's not going that fast. I mean, unless he has not looked in his rearview mirror the entire time, but they've also honked their horn. So it's just him being a jerk, really. I mean, all three of them are on Harleys. And it's not like the pull-off is not big enough for him to pull over. Truck pulled over at one earlier.
Well, I finally made it to the right spot, and there is a ton of bikes out here. It's actually Dolly Parton's resort where they have a buffet. I just don't feel like eating a buffet or being able to eat enough to get my money's worth. So I'm gonna get something small a little bit later. I've been kind of snacking here and there at my stops, but there is a ton of bikes. So tomorrow I expect a huge turnout, and every year it does get bigger. But let's go check out some of the bikes. So where'd you come in from? Okay, not too far.
Yeah, no, not too far. We get in, we just headed straight here, so we all tired. Yeah, so we getting ready to head back now.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I got into the just a few minutes ago, actually, from just north of Montgomery.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's a good ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a good ride.
Yeah, I went ahead and rode the tail of the Dragon today and everything like that.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I did that one time. I don't think I'm gonna do it with the group, but I really wanted to go down there to the lodge that's at the bottom over there by the dam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate there one time. It's been maybe a couple of years now, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, but the tail of the Dragon, on the weekend was really.
Oh yeah, I mean it was already packed down there, like as it was. I mean,
you get everybody on the cycles, the sport bikes, sports cars, and everybody flying.
Yeah, and then like 200 and something people probably Saturday, and then, yeah.
Yeah, so,
I mean, it's all riding at your own pace, but still, it's that many people is.
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's been a good ride. I enjoyed it thus far.
Pennywise, a lot of nice baggers out here. A lot of nice baggers. Got a trike, fat boy. Oh, we do got another softail.
what a good turnout. Kind of wish I could have made it to the dealership at 12 or 2, which meant I would have had to really be leaving early. Now we're lining up, headed actually into Pigeon Forge, go hang out there a little bit, and then make our way back to Bootlegger for the night. Well, see how long I stay at Bootlegger, because I am getting tired. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see who all rides the mountain coaster.
Yeah, it's a just. I ain't never riding again. Never. Oh, it's horrible, man. It's scary. Last chance, Wesson.
A little late for that.
I'm turning back.
What? Oh,
And I wish I had come right here. So I had a real man help my purse for her. The girl
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wesson, did you hit the brake?
No?
How was your ride?
Good?
35. It's probably about 30 minutes, maybe. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes. 30 at the light, I think.
Today Thursday, though, so
The next day. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 up here in Knoxville, Tennessee for Run to the Hills 6. I'm getting the bike ready to head over to the dealership. I'm only 2 miles from the dealership, but I do need to get gas before heading over there since I don't have a 60-gallon tank, which a lot of people over there have because they're running the baggers. But I did have a mishap, and that's kind of what this weekend's for, is testing the bike out, how I'm going to pack my luggage for my long trip in July. So it is pretty noticeable. If you guys can see, I did mar up the top of my saddlebag lid. Luckily, I have black lids, and it kind of blends in depending on the lighting. I was not too thrilled about that. I did not notice it until I went to open my lids yesterday afternoon, and I just did not double check things, and that's on me. But it's an easy fix. Well, I say that.
it's not like I can just buff that out. I'm actually gonna have to change out my lids or repaint them. So that's not too bad. A pair of lids is about 200 bucks compared to a whole bag. But yeah, I got a little bit of work, and I'm gonna try some things with my luggage when I head home tomorrow. So we are only up here for one full day. I was hoping to ride with the group more yesterday, just didn't happen, and I wanted to go ride Tail Dragon. But enough being said, let's go meet up at the dealership and see who all shows up today. I'm thinking it's gonna be a huge turnout because they were only expecting maybe 40 to 70 people yesterday, and it ended up being 140. So let's see who all shows up today and what they're riding.
Let's get away, bro, drop a pin. Caught a flight north, we out again. Flight touchdown, straight downtown. Friday night, lit whole city loud. Checked in quick, came back down. Grabbed a drink, then headed out. Ride pulled up, mapped the route. Now we about to see what this town's about. Whiskey roll first, stage next. Slid the Tootsies, heard that's the best. A few drinks in, we ain't here to rest. Every bar after got a little more reckless. We get a little more wilder from Broadway, a little more reckless with every move made. Stepped inside and the whole vibe shit.
Guess who's having a good time? Who has met somebody they didn't know and established a new friendship? 100% of this is about riding with somebody you've never ridden with before. We're grateful to have you here at Bootlegger Harley-Davidson. We're grateful for Tal. Tal does so much for us, but we're grateful for people that do the one thing Harley-Davidson is talking about this year. And what's that, Tal? Ride. We're gonna ride. Guys, with that being said, I am gonna give some money away.
Uh-oh.
But we need to figure out how we do it, Tal.
You're gonna give some money away?
I'm gonna give $100 away right now.
Really?
Wait, how?
Okay. How you gonna do it?
I'm gonna reach in my pocket and get it. You ain't reaching in my pocket.
No, you got that right, I swear.
What do you think we should do to give $100 away today? Because I know you do some stuff at the banquet, so did you come around here to get it?
Well, since touring bikes are made for touring, maybe you can reward the person who's put the most miles in to get here.
Well, you do that at the banquet, don't you?
Well, okay, well, we'll think something else. And,
Now let's do this. Let's do this, okay? Tal came in the showroom a certain year, a certain month, and he came to me and said, I want to do a video. Okay. The person that can tell me the closest to the date he came in the showroom, I got $100 in my pocket for it.
Yep, like that. It was about that, yeah.
Come get you $100.
Right. That was his bike. Is it a wrap or is it a paint job? Paint, yeah. Okay. What all you got done to it besides the paint?
Speakers.
Okay.
That's about it. So far. You know, there's always more room for Harleys.
Oh yeah.
If the girl singing loud in the whole room with it ain't my first drink. Got another one playing, one more song. Now we got them all dancing. Something about this town ain't got no off switch. Every minute past, we got a little more wilder. Spot look alive, had to check it out. Far across the room, she was 2 steps smooth, moving just right how cowgirls do out these rooftops. One more stop, nobody there trying to call it off. 2 a.m. and we lost track. 2 songs later, still ain't looked back. By then we were past last call, still didn't want to leave it all. Lights came on, but we were gone, still trying to drag this moment on. We get a little more wilder from Broadway, Stepped inside and the whole vibe shifted. Girls singing loud in the whole room with it ain't my first drink. Got another one playing, one more song. Now we got them all dancing. Something about this town ain't got no off switch. Every minute past, we got a little more wild.
Well guys, I am having an absolute blast out here, and I always love coming to Tennessee, but coming up here, you got to ride your ride because mishaps can happen, and one rider did have a mishap today. We were hoping for no mishaps today. I'm not going to show the rider because that's just inconsiderate, but everybody stopped to help him out. We're going to get him and his bike to the gas station and seen about.
Yeah, they're pretty strong. It's not badly damaged. Outside to put the light on.
Well guys, we made it to the Embassy Suites where the banquet's holding, and hopefully they have some good food because I am starving. But the rider did get checked out by some paramedics and he did not go to the hospital, but the bike looked worse than he did. Luckily, he was wearing at least a DOT approved helmet, and that is one thing I make sure I wear is a DOT. But the more traveling I do, I want something a little bit more than a DOT approved helmet. That's one reason I upgraded to my Simpson helmet, and that is a good thing he was wearing one because it was a pretty bad crash. The bike looked terrible, as you could see, but he is doing okay. They did give him some IV, and after that he seemed a little bit better, but no one could actually explain what exactly happened, and apparently no one really saw when he went down. Everybody just came up on him. So he is doing okay. He is going to be here tonight, but I'm not going to put him out there. He doesn't really want to be shown, and I know I wouldn't because he feels terrible that it even happened to him. I'm not going to put somebody out there like that, but I'm just glad he's doing okay. But let's go check out the banquet, guys.
New guy, where you from?
Alabama.
Alabama, what part?
Just south of Birmingham.
South of Birmingham.
Playing.
Came back from a road trip where it's the first time that, I mean, it was a blessing that I got to give my mama a ride on the motorcycle. And we had an awesome time hanging out there with the family. It was a true blessing. And I tell you what, you know, it's just like, I saw her, it's just like she got 40 years younger being on the back of that motorcycle.
Very much. We're honored to be here. Love this event. More importantly, we love to meet all the people here. It's just really inspiring to be here and talk about engines, talk about motorcycles, talk about riding, talk about fellowship. And we appreciate everything you do and your family to keep all this together. 312-550.
Look at that.
All right, Connecticut. Now, what do you ride?
14 horsepower.
All right, awesome. Let's get this. 312-447-5500.
Shake the bag. Karen. Now, Karen, have a look good in both and GK forever. And she always introduces herself as what?
Good Karen.
All right, well, congratulations. You got some KFT bars there.
Well, guys, that is a wrap for me for Run to the Hill 6. I had an absolute blast out here. A lot of good giveaways. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.